Hey, grace and peace, everyone. This is Charles here with another Midweek Recharge. And this week, I want to talk to you about a temple that was not made with hands. I know, kind of confusing, maybe a bit ironic that a building was built, but it wasn't built with hands. So how was it built? We talk about building buildings with machines. No, it's even more complicated than that. No, listen. You may be aware. So Jesus is in Jerusalem. He's returned to Jerusalem for the Passover, and he sees the corruption taking place in the temple. He sees that there are sellers that are kind of price gouging pilgrims for sacrifices, and they're exchanging money and currency and kind of skimming off the top, and all of this under the pretense of kind of a religious practice to make sacrifices available so that travelers can make their sacrifice at the temple, particularly for those travelers that didn't have the means of bringing a sacrifice with them. It's sort of like these opportunistic retailers are making these sacrifices available. They're not particularly worthy sacrifices, and again, they're very unethical and unrighteous, and how they're caring about their business, and they're doing this all on temple grounds. And so you may recall from Scripture, Jesus makes a whip and drives everyone out, and so the Jews and the leaders basically kind of challenge him. What gives you the right? On what authority do you act this way? Do you drive these money changers out? And Jesus says, if you destroy this temple, in 3 days I'll raise it up again. And so everyone is thinking very literally. It took Solomon and hundreds and hundreds of builders and slave labor, another conversation for another day, a long time, 4 years to build this temple, and you're gonna rebuild it in 3 days. And so Jesus is not talking about a physical temple. He's talking about his body that has become the temple that you and I can dwell in, a temple not made with hands. So my challenge for you this week is to consider Jesus to be that resting place, that place of refuge and safety that you can run into. And at the same time, to remember that when you accept Jesus into your life, you become a dwelling place. Jesus is a temple for you and I to go into, and we are the temple that Jesus can live in. Let that be your recharge.